Alhambra School District is so fortunate, and the people here demonstrate how fortunate we are. We are fortunate that we have just an incredibly strong, supportive governing board. And one of them has something very special happening. That's why we're all here. But let me first recognize two of our board members that are here. I lost one of them. Where did he go?
Right behind you.
He told me he was coming back here. So President Mr. Robert Jin, board president. And our board member, Mrs. Tessa Moreno. We all know why we are here, Mr. Kenneth Tang. And I'll talk about that in just a minute. But I want to tell just a real quick short story, and then we'll get started. So Mr. Tang, as you know, has been appointed to the CalSTRS Board, and he's been appointed by the governor. Maybe a couple of you in this room, but most of us, the governor doesn't know our name, but the governor knows Mr. Kenneth Tang's name, so it's pretty impressive. Those of us that are on CalSTRS also know how important the work that board does. So to have one of our board members represent everyone in the state of California who is a member of CalSTRS, it's phenomenal. We feel so honored to have him locally and honored to be part of his statewide journey. So Ken came in and told me that he had been reappointed, and in his very modest way said, maybe you could swear me in, Adrian could notarize, and we'll be done. Because that's what we did during COVID when he first got the appointment. But COVID is over, Ken, and there's people who want to celebrate with you. So thank you for being here, because this is a big moment, and it deserves us to take a minute to recognize that. So I don't need to introduce Mr. Kenneth Tang, but I'm going to introduce our Congressmember, Dr. Judy Chu, who's going to do the swearing in. So I think here's how we'll handle it. Dr. Chu will do the swearing in. If any of you have certificates, I'll call you up to give a certificate, and then we'll do some photos. How's that? Okay, Dr. Chu and Mr. Tang.
Ken Tang, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Ken Trung Tang,
I, Ken Trung Tang,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support and defend
I will support and defend
the Constitution
of
of the United States
and
the Constitution
of
of the State of California
the State of California
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
to
the Constitution
of
the United States
and the Constitution
of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Congratulations, Ken, you were sworn in as a member of the California State Teachers Retirement Board.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I know a few of you have certificates. I think, Dr. Chu,
have
let's start with you.
I just have to start out. I was very excited to hear that Ken was reappointed to the California State Teachers Retirement Board, because guess whose money is in there? Yeah, I taught for 20 years in the LA Community College District, so we paid into the State Teachers Retirement System, and I want to make sure our dollars are
Yes, ma'am.
invested well. Okay, Ken?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Well, of course, Ken really deserves it. He's such a great person, so involved in the community, and he is somebody who I know will take this position and make sure that this board and that this system is managed in the best way possible, which is what we want. And just in this last 2 years of this vacant seat, he's already made a difference In fact, he led the efforts to secure a dignified retirement for teachers and administrators with a plan to fully fund CalSTRS by 2046 while maintaining the current contribution rate from both teachers and the school district. And he was instrumental in helping pass AB 1667, which provides relief for CalSTRS retirees affected by benefit overpayments resulting from errors that were outside of their control. And he spearheaded improvements to hiring practices so that they better reflect our values of diversity, equity, and inclusion. So that's why we're so lucky that he continues on to a full 4-year term. But I'm just so proud of Ken and his journey. I mean, it's remarkable. A refugee from Vietnam to school board member of the Alhambra School District, and 27 years as an elementary school teacher in the Garvey School District, and of course, such an active member of the National Education Association. He has been tremendous in the area of education, and that's why I know he's going to take this position so very seriously and do an outstanding job for all of us. So thank you. Congratulations, Ken. I want to present this certificate of congressional recognition to Kenneth Tang, board member of the Alhambra School District, for your swearing in as a board member of the CalSTRS Teachers Retirement System.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And in a minute, we'll let you say something and introduce your guests, but we have with us Jennifer Tang from Assemblymember Fong's office.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jennifer Tang. I'm here on behalf of Assemblymember Mike Fong, and just really excited to be here to congratulate Ken on this reappointment to the CalSTRS board. Like Congressmember Chu, I also have funds in CalSTRS, so vested interest. But I want to share with you a quick story. I happened to be in Sacramento on the day that Mr. Tang was up for the Senate confirmation hearing. If you all have ever watched one of those, they put them through a grilling. They asked lots of questions, and it was really wonderful to see him
My
answer.
daughter's laughing.
And it was really wonderful to see how him really showcase his qualifications to serve on this board. I had the chance to testify on behalf of Assemblymember Fong, vouching for Ken's really great service in the community as a teacher at Garvey and as a school board member here in Alhambra. I'm a product of both of those school districts, and so it really is wonderful to see you reappointed to this position. And so on behalf of Assemblymember Fong, congratulations, and I'd like to present a certificate of recognition.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
The city of Alhambra could not be here this evening, but they do send their regards. But I do believe we have a representative from the city of Monterey Park. Didn't know. You want to say hello?
I'll say something. The certificate's en route. I came directly from downtown, but I'll keep it simple. I've known Ken, you worked 26 years? Well, I've known him since high school. We played ball together. And I've seen him grown up, literally grown up. I'm proud of him.
Thank you.
For being a school teacher, for being a member of the community. During COVID, we served the community by basically bringing PPE and food and stuff to our community. And then to have him serve on CalSTRS board, that's now a much bigger thing. Now, unlike most of you, I don't have any part of the contribution to CalSTRS, but I will tell you, I play a very vital part in this because my day job is at the bank, and we literally have billions in investments from CalSTRS. So we oversee part of that reinvestment from CalSTRS into projects, and he's a good man. He'll help make sure that part of the investment helps everybody, and I'll see to it that the investments from the loan standpoint makes it back to everybody. So congratulations on behalf of the city of Monterey Park. My fellow peers are going to be here. They're stuck in traffic, so congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I do believe Ken's professional journey started just a couple miles south of here. And we've got some colleagues from Garvey School District. Would you like to come up?
All right. Mr. Tang, my name is Paul Duran. I am the school board vice president for the Garvey School District. Oh, good, come up here. And, it's my pleasure to present this certificate to Mr. Kenneth Tang on behalf of the entire board. I'll go ahead and read it really quick. It says, Certificate of Appreciation presented to Kenneth Tang in honor of your appointment to serve on the CalSTRS Teachers Retirement Board. Thank you for your dedicated service and commitment in support of quality education. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Couple more, Ken, okay? A couple more folks to speak. A part of Ken's journey has been how active he was with the California Teachers Association. Our local chapter of that is the Alhambra Teachers Association. So President Mr. Ralph Hernandez wanted to say a word to Ken.
On behalf of ATA, we'd like to congratulate you as well, Ken. And just, echoing everything that's been said this far. What a true advocate you are for the students of Alhambra, Monterey Park, Rosemead, and just supporter, if you will, of DSEA, ATA, and management. Anytime ATA has an event, whether it be a reading event, whether it be the variety of things that we did for the food pantry there as well, whether it be our Pride event, you're always there, willing to lend a helping hand. For that, we're extremely grateful for you. I too have a vested interest in Surge, and so I'm confident that you will do what you do and look out for everyone and make sure that we're in good hands. Thank you on behalf of ATA.
Thank you for your kind words.
And no recognition today could be complete without our own Alhambra School District. So we have our board president, Mr. Robert Jim.
Thank you. Well, I don't have vested interest, but I have 8 members who are of my family who are invested.
What is your wife?
My wife is a teacher, yes. I have 4 in-laws that are teachers. So, and my nieces are teachers. So I'm very proud of them. I would have one more, but she moved up to Washington. But gotta make sure I stay close to Ken and advise them as to where to invest. But before Ken found out about his appointment, he was really kind of worried, and I go, "Don't worry, Ken. You'll find out. It'll be there for you." And he goes, "I'm kind of worried." I says, "You'll be there." And so when he shared with us that he got back on the board, he was really happy. And the best part is that he has so much time to go to all our schools in the district and all the events. But the only one advice I give to Ken is that don't get sick. But Ken is we carpool a lot for different events, and I call him my Uber. And but it's great to be have him on the board as well as my other colleagues. It's been a really wonderful board that we can collaborate and really think outside the box of what we're doing for our students here at the Alhambra Unified School District. And it's just wonderful to have him on board because I tried to recruit him 12 years ago. So, but Ken, congratulations.
Thank you.
So Mr. Tim, I think it's your turn to do some introductions and make remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Just wanted to, first of all, thank you for taking the time out to be here this evening to celebrate this momentous occasion with me. First of all, I'd like to introduce my family. In the middle over there is my mom. And my sister, Linda. And the reason why I do everything, my daughter, Kristen. I was hoping that my sister would bring her three daughters with her, but I guess one of them has dance classes, so I guess they're stuck home with their dad. But I am truly, truly humble and just proud to be representing the teachers and the administrators, all those who are members of CalSTRS. CalSTRS is the California Teachers Retirement System, and currently we have about 329, almost $330 billion in terms of assets that we are watching. And it's if you were to say that, one day I'm going to stand up here and, talk to this crowd, to these folks of people who, about, me being part of STRS, I think you would be crazy, especially from where I came from a young Vietnamese refugee fleeing Vietnam to living in a refugee camp for 2 years and then finally making it to the United States and settling here in Alhambra. I'm a proud product of the Alhambra School District. I went to Baldwin, moved around quite a bit, went to Emerson, then moved to Glen Alta and LAUSD, came back to Inez, and eventually settled at Marquette High School, where I eventually played ball with Vin. So as you can see, Alhambra is such an amazing area, and just to see all the educators that's here and all the wonderful things that they're doing, and to be able to have I often say that Garvey gave me an opportunity to be a teacher, and CTA gave me a chance to train. CTA and NEA gave me a chance to train to be a leader, and Alhambra Unified is where I currently am, and hopefully all those trainings and all those background help me to guide and lead me to do the best that I can do for not only the Alhambra School District, but also CalSTRS. And I know that it's a big task because there's 12 of us who sits on this board, and we are accountable for about 1 million plus members who are going to be dependent on their retirement. And so this is, I do not take this job lightly, and I just, I'm glad that I have all of you to count on for advice, for just sharing this journey with me. And I'm just so glad that I have my family to share it with me. I know that my mom often, when I first started out doing all of these things, my mom used to tell me, you need to worry about your own bowl of rice before you worry about someone else's bowl of rice. So, she has that wisdom, from someone who only has a third grade education. She has really done a tremendous job of raising 4 kids, 4 successful kids, and a family, taking them from broken Vietnam to here in Alhambra, California. So I owe everything to my family, to my mom, and to all of you who have helped guide me along the way and sharing this journey. So thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for the celebration.
So, Ken goes to work at 5 o'clock for closed session, so we have 9 minutes. That's the end, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Quickly then.